100 tests, 6 seconds each. That's 10 minutes of watching a progress bar every single time you push. One flag fixes most of that. And then a robot takes the job off you entirely. 3 things. One flag that turns 10 minutes into under 3. Then the catch, because there's always a catch, and this one bites people hard. And finally the robot. How you get your whole suite running on every push without anybody remembering to do it. Start with the flag because it's the easiest win in this entire course. Sequentially, your 100 tests queue up and go one at a time. 10 minutes 12. But hand them to 4 workers and they get dealt out, a quarter each, roughly, running at the same moment in 4 separate browsers. 2 minutes 41. Now, nothing got faster here. Not one test. The work just stopped queuing. And the only reason that's allowed is the thing from episode 8. Every test gets its own fresh context, so there's nothing to fight over. Getting it is one line. Install pytest-xdist, and you've got a new flag. -N4 gives you 4 worker processes. -N auto gives you 1 per CPU core, which is the one I'd reach for on a machine you don't control. Your laptop and the build server won't have the same number of cores. Which one, though? Honestly, on your own machine pick a number, because you know what the thing's got, and you probably want a core left over to work on. On a build server, auto every time. You've no idea what hardware it hands you this week. And here's the real thing running. For workers, 100 items, every data passing test. 2 minutes 41, where it used to be 10-12. Same tests, same machine, same code. Just not standing in a queue anymore. Right. Now the catch, and it's a proper one, so stay with me here. Suppose test_edit_profile quietly assumes test_create_profile already ran. Sequentially, that's fine. Nobody notices. Under 4 workers? Workers grab tests independently, so there's no order at all. Run 1 passes. Run 2 fails because edit went first and there was nothing to edit. Run 3 fails differently. Run 4 passes again. This isn't broken. It's a coin flip. Quick 1. Test_edit_profile assumes test_create_profile ran first. You add -N4. What happens? Ready? It's C. Random failures. Those 2 land on any worker in any order. And the fix is something you already know how to do. Remember episode 16, setting your world up over the API? That's this. Each test creates the profile it needs in 40 milliseconds and then edits that one. No shared state, no assumed order, and it doesn't matter which worker picks it up or when. Last bit. Let's hand the whole job over to a robot so nobody has to remember to run anything. Here's nearly all of it, one more line to come. Save this as .github, workflows, tests.yml. Most of it is boilerplate you'll copy from job to job forever, and I'd not pretend otherwise. Check out the code, install things. Push that, and from now on every single push gets checked. Green tick, 3 minutes, nobody had to remember anything. Somebody opens a pull request at 11 at night, and the suite runs anyway. Now for lines, do the actual work here. Pytest installs the Linux libraries the browser needs, which everybody forgets and then loses an hour to. -N auto runs it in parallel, on however many cores the runner gave you. Retain on failure keeps a trace, but only for tests that broke. And upload artifact takes that trace home with you. Which sounds like housekeeping and absolutely is not, for a reason I'll show you in about 10 seconds. Which is the bit I genuinely love. A build goes red at 3 in the morning on a machine you've never seen. Normally you'd get a stack trace and a shrug. Instead, you download trace.zip from the run, open it with show trace, and you're standing inside that failure. Every step, the page exactly as it looked, the console, the network, on a machine that no longer exists. So that's your CI recipe, and it's 4 things. Install with Pytest. Run with auto. Keep traces on failure only. Upload them as an artifact. Miss the last one, and the trace gets thrown away with the runner, which is a genuinely miserable thing to discover on a Friday. For lines to take away. -N spreads the work across workers, and nothing actually got faster. That only works because your tests are isolated. A test that depends on another test is a coin flip, not a bug. And CI runs the lot on every push, keeping a trace of anything that broke. Next time, the last lesson, debugging like somebody who's done this before. Pausing the play, poking at the stage, and cheating with code gen. Whole course is free, over at the Playwright Dojo.